Are you a communist?
Yes.
All right. There's a lot. Can I? No. I mean, openly on the streets of London.
Well, you can never stop saying we're communists.
No, not you individually. But when people have mentioned it, it's like, you know, everyone wants to just keep quiet about it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe it's an idea whose time has come as the crisis of capitalism intensifies and it becomes clear there isn't a middle path.
So, are you communist?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Can you give me a little bit of information? When you say communist, I'm a YouTube channel.
Yeah, a YouTube channel.
I'm impartial.
You're going to put me on YouTube channel saying I'm a communist?
What?
To then manipulate what I say?
No. When I put hear me. Yeah. When I put it on YouTube, I don't edit it. The only thing I do is if in the beginning it's there's a bit of stupidness, but I don't edit it at all.
I just gave 2 interviews. One.
It's just weird. You know what? No, you don't interview yet. But what I find weird is like you'd be communism in a democracy in this country, in a democracy. Like, why would you want to?
Communism is the ultimate democracy. It's the power of the people to decide.
But can I? No, you need to explain it because everybody.
I can explain it to you without the camera on, please. I'm explaining to you like a human being.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Don't stick
Audio then. Audio, no visual. Will you give me some information? Because if you don't give us information, we won't understand it.
You can understand by reading our analysis. That's why
no, but that's only me. That's only me.
No, it's okay. One person is.
But you know, like when you put it out in the world.
We're not doing quantity. We're doing quality. We want to change people's consciousness and make them read and understand history. If you're not interested, it's fine.
No, individually. You mean?
No, I'm really against this trend of putting things on YouTube.
Okay.
And creating impressions.
Fair enough.
But you need to stand.
Thank you, Maria.
I'm just trying to gather information for my YouTube.
You can still read it.
No, for everybody, not just for me. Do you know what I mean? It's because you're communist. I find it strange that you'd be communist in a democracy. That's what I'm finding weird. Like, if you were communist, you'd want to go to a communist country.
If that was a democracy, according to you, we should all be in prison, right?
No, what do you mean? Why? Who are you?
As a communist, because I do not defend this understanding of democracy by the elites, by the ruling elites, by the 1%. I'm against that sort of democracy.
Yeah.
And in some systems, when they feel threatened by people like me, they put us in prison or they exile us.
No, but in a democracy they don't do that. No, but in a democracy they don't do that. In a democracy, you all have a voice. That's the whole point of democracy.
Okay. So as you can see, up to now, until now, they're allowing people like us who are anti-imperialists.
Yeah.
And communists are traditionally against imperialism. That's why I'm here.
But you're allowed to speak on the streets of London freely, and nobody's putting you in jail. That's the point.
Because this is at the moment, as you can see, you all have allocated like a little spot, like a little niche where you're allowed to do that. You're not threatening anyone. But if we were a million here, like the Palestine marches, and you become a threat, they start arresting you. We're all ready for arrests, but we're small, so we're not a big threat.
Do you know what I think the reason why they do that is because there's loads of people living in this country that aren't on the same bandwagon, so they're just trying to keep everybody balanced, which is what democracy is. So nobody is allowed really to have a main focus. Do you see what I mean?
That's
what democracy is.
A way to keep things very homogeneous, and so that do not cause problems as to their exploitation of the workers, so that the workers continue to uphold the system and make profit for the 1% for the minority.
I understand what you.
That's also a tactic, you know.
I understand what you mean about the 1%. There's a lot of people even
democracy.
But with the 1%, right? There's a lot of people in democracy that actually agree with that. We don't agree with the 1%, right? But with communism, it's a more extreme version of politics, and that's why.
I'm not going to do that in this meeting with you. To understand what communism is. And to understand what it means for the working masses, the people, the working class, to be in power. It's a different idea, and that's the truth.
You're saying that it's more complicated?
No, it's not complicated. It's very simple. It's that we are not represented by a system, that will put people who will serve the profits of the minority. We put people like me and you in direct democratic structures. That is communism.
But the thing is-
Understand?
yeah, but
it's
there's
like the teachers running the school, the doctors running the hospital, the workers running the factory. This is communism.
Yeah.
That we own
I
the
understand.
means of our production.
I can hear what you're saying about the positive side of it,
There's only
but
positive.
the negative side of
The
it
negative
is.
side, you have internalized the propaganda against communism that tells you that communism kills people. In communism, you're
No,
not
I've come
allowed
fresh.
to.
I've come with a fresh, open mind.
Oh, but you say you.
I mean, but I'm asking you questions because I know that there's a lot of people that ask these questions.
Okay, fine.
That's why I'm asking
Fine,
them.
fine.
I'm not asking because I'm trying to probe or I'm trying to get the information out of you guys,
I understand.
so that people can understand what you're talking
That's
about.
why I want you to look
But like I
at
said,
our
I'm
media.
impartial, but my audience will all have their own opinion. You see what I mean?
What you can do is first get to know who we are, and then you're going to see us.
What's
many
Venezuela?
times in
What's
the
that
street.
then?
Okay, just
Venezuela
have
massive
this,
response.
and you can read it for your own.
No, I don't take leaflets, just generally. But you see, that's
I
what I'm
don't
trying
believe
to.
in this instant, how can I put it, instant sharing of information about something that needs
That's the modern
discussion.
era.
No, I'm not. Yeah, we want to
modern
change
world.
the world. That's what I come. I think this is a tool of the system. Yeah, and I don't want to participate.
But what else can we do apart from
Direct.
Like you're saying,
Speak to each other
yeah,
like
but
human
you're
beings.
saying
And
direct.
educate ourselves.
You're saying direct, right? But in a democracy, we all have to hear the voices so that we can all
That's
make
why
our minds up.
That's why we're here. But we need to also listen and read, because I cannot give you. Not everyone is able to give you in a snippet, an instant explanation of everything. So that you can then judge them. Oh, you did it well.
of course
or you
not.
didn't well. Because this is
not.
different.
But-
It's a relation. We need to have a relation.
Yeah, of course not. But what I'm trying to say is because
I go to school, I'm a teacher, and I have my students tell me, in
Yeah,
5
because you're
minutes, teach me the theory of... No, it takes time, and it takes an explanation. And what I want you to understand, and that's here, we're different groups, not all of us are communists, there are people who defend Venezuela against war. This is what you need to know about that.
oh, so there's a combination of guys.
It's a combination, yes.
All right. Well, thanks for speaking to me.
You're
You know what I mean?
welcome,
Thank you.
darling. Anytime, but not for, because I've had a lot of cameras shoved up my face by Zionists.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't.
Put me, online,
Do you know what I'm all about? I'm all about.
arrest people.
My channel, right, is all about information. Then people can make their own minds up
That's
about
why I'm
it.
giving you the information.
But I
Read it,
appreciate
and then
it.
when we meet me again, you know who I am.
Thank you, then.
Is controlling the resources.
All right, so it's as anybody will know, it's not easy to get a conversation out of these guys. You know what I mean? So I try my best, and she was quite articulate in what she was saying. And so yeah.
Let's have a look. The flag of the People's Democratic Republic of Yemen alongside
All right, and then you've got another protest on the other side.
the Democratic Republic of Yemen had in its constitution that it stood against Zionism and all forms of colonialism. And in that short
I'll tell you the interesting thing though. Now they're actually saying they're communists. Before they weren't saying it. Are you a communist?
Communist, no.
Just wanted to know.
Huh?
I just
No,
wanted to
no,
know.
that's not a
Oh, you're a different. You're, oh yeah. Let me ask. Are you a communist?
Yes.
All right. There's a lot. Can I say something? Because I've just spoken to somebody else.
What are you?
I just spoken to somebody else and she was fine about it. Because I explained to her.
what are you?
I explained to her that I'm a YouTube, right, but impartial. I don't edit. It comes out just what it is. But the reason why I'm asking is because a good while ago, nobody was saying that they were communists, and everybody was thinking, oh, they're communists, and everyone was denying it. But now, well, nobody wanted to really say it. But now, people are now saying blatantly, yes, they're communists.
I'm quite old and I've never denied it.
Not you personally, but as the community that you are, if you understand my point. Yeah, but that's true. You see what I mean? So why is it now that everyone's feeling confident about saying that they're communists?
No idea.
Not in a nasty way.
No, I know, but I don't want to do a long spiel. I
All
don't
right,
know.
all right,
I don't
all right.
know. I don't know.
All right,
Do you know
all
what I
right.
mean? I just walked up to you because you
Yeah,
were there
yeah,
and I
all
was
right.
there, but I don't particularly want to do a
All right. Anyway, it's interesting, isn't it? Because now people are actually saying they're communists. Let me ask somebody else. Are you a communist?
Yes.
You are a communist.
Yes.
It's interesting
I
because
was going to say, you're looking for a communist?
no, I just asked somebody.
Well, when she just asked me if I was a communist,
Yeah.
I said yes. I'm not sure what the lady's filming for.
It's
but
it's
sort
a
of
YouTube.
independent YouTube channel. I said I'm a communist.
Impartial.
That's true. But whether
And
we
I'm
have a long
finding it.
conversation or not,
No, you don't have to have a long conversation. I just spoke to somebody else who explained it. But what's interesting to me is that a good while ago, nobody admitted that it was about communism, and now I'm asking, are you a communist? Everyone's just saying yes. Why? What's the
We've
difference?
said we're communists for since the 1970s.
No. I mean openly on the streets of London.
We've never
if
stopped saying we're communists.
No, not you individually, but when people have mentioned it, it's like, you know, everyone wants to just keep quiet about it.
Okay.
Do you know
Well,
what I mean?
maybe
Why
it's
is
an
that?
idea whose time has come as the crisis of capitalism intensifies and it becomes clear there isn't a middle path. And like Rosa Luxemburg said, you know, there's socialism or there's barbarism. So we choose socialism, and hopefully more and more of the working class will do the same.
All right.
Because
So
it's the only way-
are you feeling like more are doing the same? Is that why you're getting confident, more confident? Is that
I'm
why?
I'm not that interested in an abstract chat about it.
All right. No worries. No worries. It's just interesting, isn't it? Because suddenly there's like a bit of confidence about it. Or am I wrong? I mean, I'm sure I'm not wrong. Let's have a look at the table. So, are you communist?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
RCG, Revolutionary Communist Group.
Right.
Same as on the paper.
I'm finding it really interesting, right? That I'm impartial, yeah. But for a while, when people would say, "Are you communist?" nobody would say it. And now, every time I go everywhere, everyone's saying yes, they're communist openly, freely. Why? What's the confidence?
We always have. We're always saying.
Yeah, but everyone's saying that, but they weren't though. Every time I've asked anybody before, they wouldn't like blatantly say yes. Use the word communism.
You want to ask me?
Anybody I'm talking about in the community, in your sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? In your kind of team.
We've been called the Revolutionary Communist Group since 1975, so I mean...
Maybe I'm getting it.
Yeah, it may be, I don't know.
Maybe I'm
Are you thinking of the RCP?
Maybe I'm mixing you up or something with
Yeah,
something.
there's another group.
What's the other group?
It's called the IMT. They used to be called the IMT, now they're called the RCG, RCP.
And you know the socialist worker?
Yeah.
They're communists, aren't they?
Yeah, they're
Right.
Trotskyists.
In a way, yeah.
In a way.
They're Trotskyists, so you can disagree like with the trend, is it a correct form of communism, incorrect form of communism? That's the whole like
So
conversation.
there's different types of communism, you mean?
Yeah, so